All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are for our sixth game in the Season 0 simulation, Round 1. As you can see on the screen, Patrick Mahomes taking a comfortable lead. The first QB to hit us with 2 touchdown passes. In their loss to the Jets astoundingly 4-1. All road games, all... Man, this one was actually a really big comeback victory. The Chiefs had the ball with about under 2 minutes to go and fumbled it, and the Jets picked it up and went all the way down for the game-winning score. Incredible performance there. It was, I don't know, quite the entertaining game after the J.J. McCarthy fiasco we had the game before. So again, the Jets are 4-1, which is absolutely incredible. I mean, I put them in here to really let them be destroyed against some of the best QBs that we have in the game, and they have held their own. Still have not seen a interception from any of our QB Club quarterbacks, but don't know if we really expect one against the Jets, who were unable to get any interceptions in the 2025 regular season. We are going to run it through right now with Joe Burrow. Another big-name QB. Wasn't really expecting to do 4 games today, but looks like we have the time. So we're going to go ahead and do that and try to get as many of these as we can as time allows it. So let's head on into the game here. Again, 3-minute quarters, which has been quite entertaining, if anything. 8:15 start, clear weather. Everything is uniform. Let's go with Godden and Davis here. Haven't heard them in a while. And we'll get things going here. Joe Burrow is a 96 rated QB. And again, we've been having trouble with this game sticking. So let's let him run through some of the opening animations here before we give ourselves the restart that we've been doing pretty much every game.
Every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you? Yeah. Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Oh, secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's
secondary.
The secondary.
Secondary.
Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
And here, we're just going to try to, let's just go right. Right to the restart. Hopefully that'll kick in. Jeremy Ruckert from Long Island. They always got to say that. He's from Long Island, so we're supposed to love him more. Mediocre tight end. Sorry, Jeremy, if you're watching. Nobody's watching. That's why we love this simulation. Come on, let's go. Here we go. Here's the kickoff, Nick Folk. You'd think the Jets would get tired playing so many games, but they don't care. There's that King guy again. Don't know who he is. I gotta look that up. Alright, we got Joe Burrow.
And when you come into the league as the #1 guy selected, a lot of hype comes with it. Sometimes that weight can be unbearable. But this young man,
A lot of
and handled it as well as you can imagine.
A lot of DNPs this past season for Joe Burrow. Did not play.
Here's Burrow to throw right away.
Oof. Quincy.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down.
It's nice to start a game with our QB having the ball.
Here's 2nd and 3.
You get a little Chase Brown here. Nope. Back to the air. Pretty deep. He's picked the first ever Jets INT. Cisco. Andre Cisco. That's fun to say. Cisco. How about that, guys? Look at that. Oh, Chase did not. Jamar Chase effort there. Very poor. Cisco.
And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Incredible, guys. Just as I was saying in the pregame, amazing to see a Jets interception. Something I haven't seen before. At least not with Aaron Glenn at the helm.
And move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now.
Some good field position here.
And then run for 100 plus the next.
Joe Burrow not in great shape here. Breece Hall around the corner. He's been a stud so far in these simulations. It's going to be tough for Burrow to overcome this INT. He's definitely going to need to throw up at least one TD pass.
Usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast.
Ooh, Davis.
Forward inside the 15 to the 13. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound.
Yes, they can.
Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and
Pound the rock, he says.
Pound the rock.
Halfway through this first quarter. There's pounding the rock. Oh no, it's Taylor. Look at that. Oh. I tell you, they've run that play twice over the last couple days, and I think they ran it once earlier today, actually. It fooled me twice. Fooled me both times.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it.
Here's Breece, and he is not going to get it. Kobe King, by the way, is the Jets linebacker, number 45. I don't even know who he is. But he makes a lot of tackles on special teams. All right, here we go. 2nd and goal from the 1.5, 2-yard line. Breece Hall back in the eye. Got to think he's going back to the ground here.
And the Jets take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. They were able to stop him at the line on 1st down, but this time
Getting a little bit of an error message here for YouTube, so I apologize if you're experiencing any issues with our stream.
You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination, and they got it done on the 2nd try.
Nick Folk for the point after.
Jets taking a almost a 7-0 lead here. Here we have it, 7-0 lead.
And the Jets lead at 7-0.
And you're going to need a decent reaction here from Joe Burrow. Pretty poor effort from Jamar Chase there on the Cisco pick that led to the touchdown. We'll see if the Bengals can answer here. Again, not too uncommon to say the Jets have the lead in one of these simulation games. Let's start at the 25. Let's see if Burrow can get something going here. The error message is now off the screen, so I'm assuming the stream is doing well now. Burrow's 96 rating didn't look like a 90 throw. Overthrew Chase. We're gonna about hitting him for about 8 right there. Still got Burrow in negative numbers here. He's got 2 completions, 15 yards, and then the pick. That minus 2 points from the pick is really gonna
But
way
really
down.
enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him
What a
pointing,
pick.
communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Chase Brown's going to get that first down. First down, Brown.
Up to the 43-yard line. 10 yards there on the Bengal first.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go play action with Burrow. On the right side open is Gesicki. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that.
Again, getting some error message here on the stream.
On the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Open man is Yoshivas.
It looks like our stream stopped. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here with the stream, guys. I do not know if we are getting a lot of error messages. Looks like it's still on. It just doesn't look like it's smooth. We're just going to go with it for now. We're going to do a reboot after this game, but this game will count unless we get... Oh, I've been missing some stats here.
First down as the tackle made at the Jets' 27-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Apologize for this, guys. I don't really know
Burrow looking to pass.
what we're going to do here. Burrow throws it away.
There, and that one winds up incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
We'll see. I've been kind of messing with the PC a little bit, trying to keep this thing live and going. And I'm not sure exactly what's going on here, but I'm missing some of the stats, so I don't have an update for you. And it looks like a touchdown. And that's going to overcome that INT there.
27 yards. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball.
They got about 6 points total
Is the definition of yards after
for
catch.
Burrow.
Short on the pass.
Hopefully we'll get an update on his yards at the half.
Harmless, doesn't it? To throw it underneath a short pass like that, but boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
Stream looks to be recovering here.
Evan McPherson for
I have a lot of windows open. That might, unfortunately, be a problem. The Bengals tie it up 7-7 here. So overcoming that INT, but that INT is still weighing down Joe Burrow's scoring.
the Bengals score.
And we got about 1:20 to go here in the half. Let's see if the Jets can put up any more points on the board. Of course, the Jets receiving the second half kickoff as well.
All even at 7
So,
now as they kick it away.
well, let's see what they can build. If they can build on that first drive. Not getting a lot of action on these returns. I mean, typically we're just seeing the 20-25 returns, if there's any return at all.
The question, can they
A lot of kicks into the end zone to come out to the 35, which is just brutal field position.
Anything here.
You know, if there's one thing you can count on Roger Goodell, is to absolutely destroy what was a pretty darn good thing we had in kickoffs. Totally destroyed it, and I'm disheartened. I am a disappointed fan. I mean, I would say the three things over the years, maybe four. Number one, the roughing the passer rule. Terrible, terrible. We've seen some horrible calls in the recent years, and it just destroys games. Number one. Number two, pass interference. I mean, you know, you see guys going 6 yards, getting barely even touched, and you get like a defensive hold or you know, some kind of call. A lot of questionable guys going for the ball down the field and ticky-tack pass interferences, and then sometimes you get guys get completely mauled. Wow, I can't believe the Jets just blew the half. I mean, they didn't give a crap at all right there. All right, let's see if we can get an update on the Burrow yardage situation.
Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast.
Come on, give me some stats here.
Godden and Charles Davis.
Stats. Right now would be when they show them. Let's see if they do it. Here you go, Joe Burrow, 71 yards. Not bad. I had him for 50, so I was under, but I was a little distracted with the stream here. 6.84 points. I mean, he is not in contention right now, but we still have a whole half to play. The Jets will be getting the ball to start the half, and we'll go from there. So what did I tell you? I told you roughing the passer, pass interference. The kickoffs are awful. And just hitting in general. You know, this used to be a tough game, and now you see these guys just go over the middle, and they don't expect to get hit anymore. There's no more fear. And these DBs, I mean, they're doing the best they can, letting up and trying not to hurt anybody anymore. And I kind of get that a little bit, but, man, a lot of these ticky-tack fouls, they can't even get their replay in order. How many times do you watch a replay and the announcer will say, oh yeah, they're definitely going to overturn that, and they don't, or vice versa. And it just makes you feel as a fan that, you know, they take the game out of players' hands a little bit here and make it a little bit manipulative. I mean, that's really been there's Breece Hall. You know, the complaint on, say, like the Kansas City Chiefs and how they wanted Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift to be involved in the Super Bowl, and you wind up getting it, and you have to wonder, is it ratings, is it money? You just want the game to be pure, and they've really, over the last decade, they've done absolutely nothing to retain the purity of this game and give us confidence that it's the players on the field and who are responsible for the victories. Bro. QB Club live streamers, Breece Hall again, this carving up a defense. We've seen a lot of this the last 5 games. Jets again driving here. 1:40 left to go in the third quarter. Down to the 40. We're close to field goal range here. Looks like we might get another home run. Yep, little toss. And look, he finds more room out there. 54 yards on the ground.
54 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you
Maybe I should just be quiet and let the announcers do it.
sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Now they'll throw with Taylor.
Mechie back with the notes on the stream. So continue to apologize on whether or not this stream is going through.
down. First and goal, New York.
Looks like the stream is just brutal. I apologize, guys.
And he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
In motion goes the tight end. They'll run with home.
Brees Hall will be stopped.
Going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
Looks like we might end the third quarter here.
It'll set up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I got to tell you, I'm not really sure where the live stream is at this moment. I'm watching it on the screen. It looks like it's still displaying just 6-0, so it's been delayed.
We get ready to start the fourth.
And man, I got to work through some of the issues here, but we're just gonna keep running it here. Hopefully, get a full game in for you guys.
Here's second and goal. Call again. And this time he'll lose yardage as the defense not giving him any room to operate.
Third and goal. This will be the last chance here for a touchdown before they go ahead and kick that field goal.
That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they
One back set.
join them in the effort.
We got Wilson down below. They're going to give it to him. He almost got in there. A little shocking to go for a third down rush. Man, I mean, you got to kick a field goal here. He did that last game. Garrett Wilson, I don't know what that is. Faking a field goal there for us.
So here's Nick Folk in an important spot. This for the lead in the final stages. Folk's kick is good. And they take
All right.
now at 10-7.
10-7.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball.
So we need a little bit more out of Joe Burrow here to get him into a top 8 position, or at least more secure top 8 position. This is the 6th game of our Season 0 simulation, and I think right now we got about 18 or 19 total NFTs that are held. So we will have an 18 or 19 rounds. Jets again holding their own.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So Burrow and
Let's see what Joe Burrow can do.
10-7, 2:23 to
Fourth
play.
quarter.
They'll have 2 timeouts.
These 3-minute quarters are really rough.
As they go to work on first down.
All right, here we go. Got 75 yards to go for the victory. And they can do it. A short one. About 4. I still have Burrow in 5th place. He's gotten ahead of McCarthy. McCarthy was down in 5th place with, well, 6th place now with 4.74.
Separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go.
Will Howard has 8.8, and Burrow's got about 7 right now.
They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Now Burrow.
That complete, yep. 6 or 7 yards. Is that about 7.2?
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here.
137. Here's Burrow. Throwing with confidence, about 7 or 8 yards there. Get it.
see those short throws underneath. They gotta find
Nope, they're not calling the timeout. 2 timeouts to go here. They got a long way to go still.
They come up now.
They could still go for the 3 to tie. So they can still comfortably in that range, but you know they'd like to.
That one complete once again to Higgins. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop at
10, 11 yards there.
remaining.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive.
I got Burrow
And you and I both know
close to 8 points right about now.
who can keep his cool back there. Not just for
One more
himself,
timeout
but to keep the
remaining.
rest of the team relaxed, too.
1:07 to go. Almost in field goal range.
Here's Burrow.
Little swing pass here to Chase Brown. There's 10, 11 yards.
Get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances.
Closing in on Will Howard now. I got him about 8.4.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running
Nice to see a guy go out of bounds there, huh?
It's almost an
Nice to see
extension
someone
of the
go out of
running game
bounds
right here.
using their
They set up
computer
the
ahead.
spread, let him work out and
They're
space
definitely in
on the
field goal
field.
range here
He turns
too.
it into a big pickup.
Burrow completes T. Higgins. About 16 yards there.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Did they stop? They
Final minute,
didn't stop the
one
clock on that
timeout
one.
remaining.
40 seconds to go.
To throw Burrow.
Oh no!
That's going to sabotage their comeback play.
That is going to sabotage everything. Although he's going to run this one back. Is that Brownlee? Unbelievable. A touchdown. That's going to solidify the Jets W. 2 picks for Joe Burrow. My God. I mean, he had been
Thing to keep in mind, in this
solidifying that,
situation, that close, defense
like,
isn't backing off and
you
just
know,
giving you
just
easy
getting
throws,
ahead
playing
of
aggressively as well, and they end up
Will
getting
Howard in the
off and setting up
standings,
for
and
themselves.
boom, -2. That's going to knock him back quite a bit. He still has 25 seconds. He really needs to put up a touchdown to dig himself out and put himself in contention here. I don't know that we're going to see that, though. He has 1 timeout.
It's good to make it 17-7.
17-7-8. Guys, I mean, it's uncanny. As a Jets fan, I'm almost enjoying this, but I mean, you see, every time I load up the game, the Jets are a 74 ranked. Like that's their Madden score, 74. Bengals are like an 84. I don't know. These guys are like way, and they're home. They're all home. The Jets are on the road every game, beating the Eagles, the Steelers, the Vikings, the Chiefs, and now ahead of the Bengals. Hey, look, as a Jets fan, at least I get some enjoyment out of watching the simulation. We'll get a return here, which will eat up the clock. 20 seconds to go. Man, you need a touchdown here, bud. I mean, the game is over here. There's no way that the Bengals can pull this one out, but we don't really care in the Season 0 sim. We just need some fantasy points. And I've got him at about 7, a little over 7, even with the 2 interceptions. He had the touchdown earlier. He's got about 125 yards. Starting at the 30. You're going to have to use that timeout. Oh, did he fumble? He did. Juwan Briggs. And that's going to be it, guys. I mean, it looked like an 8 or 9 yard pass there. I got him at 135 yards. That is the 3rd turnover. And again, I mean, they have 2 interceptions this game, which is 2 more than the actual Jets had the entire 2025 season. You gotta think with 1 timeout, they're just gonna take a knee, 17-7 final.
Two scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
The D can only stop at one.
That's it. Not even going to bother. Thank you. Thank you, Madden game.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets.
Amazing.
It's a defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team.
I hope the stream was viable. A lot of error messages we got. When I'm watching the stream live, as we see, I'm way back, still at the end of the first quarter. So I don't know what they got going on here. I'm going to have to mess around with some of this stuff. We'll figure it out. Let's look at the stats. I'm wondering if maybe this happened in the last stream. I didn't notice. Maybe it's still compiling old streams.
Of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Cincinnati, good night, everybody.
Good night. Let's check out the stats and see what we got. 17-7 final. Joe Burrow, a 96 QB. Looks like he's coming in 5th or 6th place here. 5th place. Let's see. 135 I had. He was 137. 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. I didn't have him for any rushing yards. No rushing yards here. Receiving yards. 4 catches hit. Again, where is... Jamar Chase, nowhere to be found. You don't see. It's happening a lot. We didn't have any receptions for Justin Jefferson when J.J. McCarthy played. And granted, we're only playing 3-minute quarters, but, you see Higgins and Gesicki and Ioshevis, I think is how you pronounce it. Ioshevis. And even Chase Brown with 2. And no Jamar Chase is just very, very strange. So, all right, and there we have it for the day, guys. I got 7.48 points for Joe Burrow, and that's how we're going to end today. We'll be back maybe tomorrow. We're going to try to put a game or 2 together for you tomorrow on the weekend, and maybe a couple more on Sunday. But Joe Burrow finding himself, let's see, where is he? Way back in 5th place, only ahead of J.J. McCarthy, throwing 2 picks against this Jets defense. And the Jets now 5-1 in the Season 0 Sims. So, how you like that, Jets fans? Who knew? Maybe we're not so bad after all. See you next time.